Hey, kia ora, John. So here we are in your humble abode where you do all the mahi, I suppose. Arm wrestling, how did you get involved?
I started arm wrestling when I was about 15 actually. I got into a lot of pub arm wrestling, and then I think back in 2014 when I went to my first comp in Auckland, and then I've been doing it ever since.
So pub wrestling, were you just kind of there having a few quiet ones and you thought, oh, that looks pretty easy, I'll go and give that a go?
Actually my brother-in-law we were having arm wrestling one day, and he taught me a few little techniques, and from there I just thought, oh, well, I'm pretty strong, I can beat big fellas. So when I went to the pubs, I was just arm wrestling for beers, money, stuff like that. Arm wrestling's always start, I suppose.
John, you mentioned technique. Now I dare say, and you know, I haven't done this before, well I have with my cousins for funsies. Tell us about what is involved in terms of technique when it comes to arm wrestling. It's not just kind of grabbing your cousin's arm in.
There's about 3 techniques that they use in arm wrestling. One is the hook, which is inside arm wrestling, and the other one is top rolling, coming out through a man's hand, and the other one is a flop press, which is used by the tricep really. So those are like the 3 techniques that you use in arm wrestling.
Recently you competed at the Worlds in Kuala Lumpur. Tell us about that.
That was us. We've done about 5 months training before we went over, and we were expecting just to win a couple. You know, I would have been happy with winning a couple, but as the results could see that I won it at the end of the day.
Kapai, what's the big goal for you, John? I mean, you've got 2 gold medals over here from the Worlds. Is that the pinnacle of where you want to be at, or is there more?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I want to go to next year's Worlds too over in Greece, so that's another goal that I'm willing to go over there and try and win it again, I suppose. Yeah, but I've got Nationals next week anyway, New Zealand Nationals, so preparing for that at the moment.
Where are those?
That's in Hamilton.
Well, it'd be rude if you didn't, kind of show us your skill. And waimare katoa tātou nā te mea ko tono a wetahi, so he's got some of his mates, his bros, that are coming in to show us how he got to the top of the world in his particular class. Nō reira, kia mātakitaki ake tātou.
Depending what arm you're arm wrestling with, you can use, if you're arm wrestling with the right arm, you usually stick your right leg forward on the table, and you make sure your hip is sort of grinded into the table. Yep. Then you take your grip.
What kind of grip? Like.
Yeah, you can either grip hard or you can grip soft, whatever grip suits you. Usually I'm a hard gripper, but I learned coming back from the Worlds that a light grip is always sometimes the best option instead of gripping hard.
Then what next?
And then the ref will sort of square you up, square your shoulders up, he'll straighten your wrist up, and then once you're square to the table and your wrist is straight, then he'll say go, and then whatever position you want to go, and you can go inside or you can come on the outside. Inside arm wrestling, I love it because it's bicep on bicep, it's power on power. There's really no technique. There is technique involved there, but not as much as coming on the outside.
Yeah, so we've been arm wrestling with John for a while, and he's been like a real inspiration to all of us, and just letting people know through what he's doing and what we're doing here that there's something out there that you could do, that if you've got enough drive, well, the world's the limit, you know. He's a Gizzy boy here, went over to Malaysia and done so freaking awesome, you know, golds, and just it's a real inspiration.
So it's good to have training buddies like them. You know, they help me prepare. You know, I just didn't do it on my own. You know, family support as well as my bros, my training buddies. Yeah, helped me get to Kuala Lumpur and helped me win those gold medals. So yeah.
Well, thank you, John. Ngā mihi nui kia koe. Thank you for joining us on Kapitai Rāwhiti. I would shake your hand, but I'm scared that I might get broken. So, mihi atu ana kia koe, bro.
Kia ora.